So what's going to happen is I'm going to give you the roots or the solutions of a problem. Then we're going to put it in factored form, and then we're going to put it in standard form. There's a process, okay? So standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. I've already solved it for you. We're working backwards, okay? So our goal is at the end of this that you can get an equation and find the roots. I've already done that for you. So example 1. I am going to give you -4/5 and a +1. These are called roots or solutions. They're also known as your x-intercepts. What that means is that is where the parabola crosses the x-axis, okay? So when we go to graph them, you're going to be able to see this visually. Right now, it's algebraically, okay? So just like the problem we did on the board, -4/5, that's 5/4. The denominator, we're going to have two parentheses because we have two answers. The denominator is going to go in front of the x. That's what you guys told me over here when we did this problem. You said, oh, the denominator goes in front of the x. You guys, it's not that that's a negative or that number is a negative. It's if your answer is a negative, that means your problem started out as a positive, and then your numerator is the number that's being added or subtracted. Then this one right here, it ended up being positive, so that means my initial problem was a subtraction problem. So we're taking the answers and we're writing basically a problem. Okay, what was the problem that I gave you? So this right here are the factors, and it's in factored form. So if I ever ask you to write something in factored form, this is what you give me. If I asked you what are the factors, you would say 5x plus 4 and x minus 1. So I started off by giving you the roots and the solutions. Your step is to write the factors in factored form, and now to go into standard form, we're going to multiply. We're going to use the distributive property. FOIL, first, outer, inner, last. So I'm going to do 5x times x. 5x times x is, so I'm going to write 5x squared. Then I'm going to do 5x times -1. -5x. Then 4 times x. And then I'm going to do 4 times -1. Now, this is not in standard form yet. Until you combine all like terms, it's not in standard form. So I'm going to combine these two together. The 5x squared stays. -5x plus 4x. You can either write -1x. Usually you don't see that, but you can. And then -4. This is your final answer. This is what I want your answer to look like. And this is standard form. So there are 3 things that I can ask you for. And this goes in any order. I can ask you what are the roots and the solutions. I can ask you what the factors are or factored form. So remember, you guys, 5x plus 4 is a factor. X minus 1 is a factor. When you put them together, it's in factored form. And then your final answer is in standard form. What questions do you have?